What's going on, guys? It's Sevens. Back with another video, and this one be over the Guile matchup. Um, Basically, in this matchup, you want to play a pretty strong mind game. That's pretty much what this matchup revolves around, is how Ken approaches. So it's a lot of mental. It's a lot of mental in this game because, well, this matchup, sorry, that too though. But yeah, particularly in this matchup, you have to mind game Guile a lot because he has things to deal with just about anything Ken can throw at him. As you can see, I'm using V-Trigger 2. V-Trigger 2 is to catch whiff buttons, fireball, and optimize punishes and hit confirms when you get them. The reason why I'm not using V-Trigger 1 is V-Trigger 1 is only good when you can, pretty much guarantee a hit. V-Trigger 2 is good with stray hits, and whenever you get an opportunity, you can maximize it. And I don't feel V-Trigger 2 is optimal. I mean, V-Trigger 1 is optimal in this matchup. But V-Trigger 2 is great for many other reasons. Like with Guile, whipping buttons, he can be punished for that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fireball all the time. I think the mindset what Kens have is they always look for fireballs, and when they don't get one and they lose, they're like, what do I do? Well, there's things you can do. Not only that, but let's say Guile throws out a bad button, or you just happen to counter hit him, you can confirm. And now, as you can see, this leads to Oki opportunity, this leads to a mix-up, and this leads to where Guile has to guess. And he can be put in a situation to where you can just put him in a kill sequence. So I feel that is really good, and also once you start punishing him in neutral and walking him down and not just jumping carelessly, he'll start throwing booms again because, he needs something to get you off or keep you at bay. And when he does that, you can go right back to the basics, of punishing that fireball. Now, I honestly don't think you should just, semi-punish Guile. And what I mean by semi-punish is use some of the V-Trigger instead of all of it. Mostly because you can pretty much, kill him on that knockdown once you get that opportunity and put him in a bad spot. You can keep it. It's not the end of the world. You can keep it and still have it, but know at this point it is no longer the same V-Trigger to where he can throw a fireball and you can just punish him for throwing a fireball at that distance. It doesn't work the same. It does not. So you really want to pay attention to that. In the neutral, you want to play Guile to about this range. I feel like it's optimal. It catches his stand heavy kick. He whiffs Sobot. You can punish Sobot, and also you want to be able to punish his flash kick and sweep effectively. A lot of people don't punish Guile's sweep very well, and I'll show you what I mean by that.
Right there.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. A lot of people do this. This is fine, but you can get more. Wouldn't it be better to just make him really hurt for that sweep instead of just hitting him for 90 damage to run? Really make that hurt. So maximizing your punishes on Guile is a big thing. Also, with flash kick, you can definitely punish that very strongly. You can jump punish flash kick. A lot of people don't know that, but you can literally jump punish it. Especially with Ken's new buffs, you should be able to get a good combo. And now he's in the corner, so that's pretty strong. Let's see. Oh yeah. Sobot kick. Let's go over that as well. So I think it's -4. It's more whip punishable if they nerfed it. So you can whip punish that. I personally like Lion Breaker. But if he doesn't whip it, it's -4. And if he spaces it properly, then you know, it is what it is. So, and also don't forget that don't let a guy get away with stand fierce. Because if they mess that combo up, which a lot of them do on block, it's still -4. So there's, things to do about that as well. It's just something, quick tip that people leave out. Guile's low forward is -4 as well. Most of them don't do it at a range that's really punishable, and it has a decent pushback. So yeah, that button's probably pretty safe. But the point is there, it's negative. Take your turn back. I suppose that's mostly how the matchup goes, but at the end of the day, it's all about a mindset and a mental game. You want to try to make Guile make mistakes and force him into options rather than just jumping carelessly and mindlessly. It's not how the matchup's played, and that will get you killed really quickly. You do have to be patient in this matchup, even possibly more patient than Guile. If you can even outweight him, that would be really good. Walking down fireballs is really strong in this matchup, rather than trying to jump a lucky fireball. Get a feel, get a pattern, and once you have your hypothesis made, then you can start throwing in your jumps. But you want to try to throw them in when they're least expected, or when you're almost for sure he won't be ready for it. And don't just be a kangaroo. It won't work. Alright guys, I think that's it for the video. I want to keep it short and sweet, and if you need to, just go back in the video, remember what I said, and kind of go back over it, skim through it, and remember the mentality in this matchup. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a blessed day.